Okay, welcome everybody. Can you see that? That's Stormy, and the mess in front of her was her new bed. Now, today's episode of My Therapist Has Four Paws. We're going to talk about the crate, okay? As you can see, there's no crate. That used to be her bed. Okay. Now, am I in favor of the crate? No, I'm not. Even after what she has done to the pillow, and she also did a job on my couch. Okay. But whose fault was that? Was it her fault? Or was it my fault? It was my fault. Now when I go out, I clear everything out of the room where I'm leaving her that she could possibly destroy or chew or tear up. And she's gotten much, much better. We're getting there. And I've done this with every dog. I've never had a crate. I've had friends that have said, "My puppy was crying all night. I don't know what to do." So I would ask, why was your puppy crying all night? Well, she was fine until I put her in the crate to go to bed. You put her in the crate. Okay. Is it one of those metal crates that looks like a jail? And did you close the door so she couldn't get out? Yes. That's why she was crying all night. Okay. I don't believe you should ever trap an animal, which is what you are doing when you put it in a crate and close and lock the door. Okay? And they'll tell you not to even put something comfortable on the floor of the crate, to let them sleep on the metal floor, because they might tear up if you put something nice and soft. And not to put a little teddy bear or anything, and definitely don't put their water. And make it small enough so that they can't turn around, because then they won't go to the bathroom overnight. I don't agree with that, okay? A 6-week-old puppy should not be crying because they're afraid, because you've put them in a crate that they can't escape out of, or you've left them home alone in a crate that they can't escape out of. What happens if there's a flood, if there's a fire, if there's a burglary? You have trapped your animal. This is not right. So when I take a new puppy home, what do? How do I avoid them making a mess in the house? I don't avoid them making a mess in the house. And as far as teaching them when to go to the bathroom, I've had many dogs, and within 3 days, they learn that they go to the bathroom outside. How? Because I take them out every few hours. Yes, I said every few hours, as in 2 hours. I don't give them the opportunity to make in the house. And where do they sleep? They sleep in bed with me, which a certified trainer will tell you never to ever do that. I do it all the time. They don't cry. They curl up in a little ball and they go to sleep almost right away. As soon as they wake up, I carry them outside. They always go number one, and I make the biggest deal out of it. Hooray! And I clap and I kiss them. And if I had remembered to bring a treat with me, they get a treat. And then we go up and they crawl back into a little ball and they go back to sleep. We might repeat this 3 times during the night. Yes, I'm a wreck. I'm exhausted. My sleep is interrupted. But it's only for the short term. They learn. Like I said, after 3 days, I've never had them have an accident, either in the bed or in the house. But the key is you have to walk them often. After you feed them, take them out. When they get up from a nap, take them out. After you play with them, take them out. After a training session, where you're teaching them maybe to sit and to down and calm and whatever you're teaching them, take them out. It works, and you don't have to leave them in a crate, which, in my opinion, is extremely cruel, and it's because the owner wants to make life easy for them, okay? If you go to work during the day, there are lots of places where you can either take them for daycare, where they could play all day, which is great for them and will tire them out. Or you could have someone come to your house several times a day. Okay? And if you work from home, then that's easy. So there's no reason why you need to shove a dog in a crate. If you need them away from you for a while, gate up an area in the house. Now I realize, like with Stormy, she would jump right over. So I started just leaving her loose. And you see what she did to her bed. But she's getting better. I leave her either with a Kong that I have stuffed with some food and some treats, or a bone. Okay. When I first got her, I had a neighbor come in and stay with her. Okay, you have to remember, your dog's brain is about the size of a tangerine. Your dog is a 2-year-old with big teeth. Okay? And that's how you should treat them. Don't shove them in a crate. And don't tell me they love it. Yeah, until you close the door. Then they start to cry. If you're going to leave the door open, then it's just an open little room for them. Yeah, they like that. But they don't like to be closed in a metal box with no room for escape. No animal does. No person would. And I wish we would stop doing this. Okay, the key is take them out often, especially when they're young or when you've just rescued them. When I rescued Stormy, she was already 14 months, had never been house trained, and in 3 days, she was house trained. So for the first 3 days, I took her out like every 2 hours, even at night. That means at 10, at 12, at 2, at 4, then at 6. But it was only for a few days. Okay? You're going to have to do some sacrificing. Just like you would with a child that gets up every 2 hours to feed and change. Okay? Be your dog's best friend, people. Okay. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.